places, and then the program will begin.
Sabrina Cervantes, thank you so much. And also from the legislature, Leticia Castillo, thank you so much for recognizing this important day. And from the Board of Supervisors, and I'd like to acknowledge in particular Jose Medina being here in person today. Thank you. So how many of you here today were engaged with the museum when it was closed in September of 2017? I see a lot of hands go up. I was not here then. I wouldn't arrive in Riverside for my interview until the following month. But I know the feelings about that decision to close were, shall we say, energetic. Some were worried that Riverside would never get its museum back, and it's been a long way, yes? Well, there's something to be said for being patient and stubborn, and here we are, embarking on it at last. The fact is that there may be one or two of you in the crowd who have been waiting closer to 40 years for this moment, and I see Vince Moses right now. He is certainly one who knows of the many previous attempts that have been made to reach this moment when a beautiful historic building, never meant to be a museum, could be adapted to serve well to preserve and showcase Riverside's treasures and Riverside stories. I therefore thank Vince and many others of my predecessors for everything they did to pave the way to today. We begin this project with a bit of demolition, but I want to assure everyone that the building that stood here nobly since 1912 is not part of that stage of the process. Our effort has been a labor to preserve the historic building and enhance it with an addition that can be described as a 21st century cousin to the beloved old post office building. Our architects at Perkins Eastman, who are here today, provided us with an expert approach to saving the old and creating the new. Our contractors, BN Builders, have already shown care and sensitivity to the historic site. I'm confident that you will adore the results when we reopen in 2027. The historic building will stand with dignity alongside an addition that will sparkle. There are many to acknowledge today. First, I'd like to thank, again, our celebrities of elected officials who have joined us today. I'd like to thank our City Council members, Jim Perry and Steve Hemingway, for being here today. And among many others, due our gratitude, our current and previous museum staff and volunteers, museum board members, members of the Riverside Museum Associates, and city staff. And not just those of us here today, but those who labored sometimes many years ago to provide excellence in programming to Riverside as they work to reach this day. Above all, however, I thank the people of Riverside and their city government, including City Manager Mike Futrell and all of our city council members, for steady support and a belief in the great good that museums, libraries, parks, and educational institutions provide to any community. We have reached this moment today because of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Peterson. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Patricia Locke Dawson, Mayor of Riverside.
Wow, 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 wow. This is such a fabulous day. And I think all of us can agree we have been waiting and waiting and waiting for it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be out here in this hot June sun today. I just want to welcome everybody here to celebrate the, well, it's not really groundbreaking. It's a drywall smashing to celebrate the kickoff of our museum construction here. A long time coming. I know many of you have been involved. But one of the things that I love about this is, you know, this museum was here when I was a kid, and my mom brought me here. And this museum was here when my kids were little, and they would come here. And now we are going to do this for the next generation of families to enjoy and hear stories about their city, but also about the greater world around them. This is something I love about Riverside. Not that. What I do love about Riverside, though, is that we are so eager to honor our past, right? We don't forget where we came from, but we also are bold and forward-thinking and visionary, and we want to take everything that we do here to the next level in the city of Riverside. So many of you may know I have a daughter who has a master's in museum studies. She got it back in 2023, and her love of museums, where do you think it started? Right here. Right here at the Museum of Riverside. And it's where my love started too. Not only for my city, my people, my community, but everything we do here. So I just want to thank you all for coming today. Our museum is evolving as we are evolving. Museums of the 21st century look very different than they did in the 20th century. And that's because of you. You help us be community stewards. You help us be community curators. So I'm looking forward to a new space that celebrates that, brings us together across generations, across miles. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Locke Dawson. And now I'm introducing Council Member Phil Falcone from Ward 1.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, thank you so much for being here. And I think about, what really is the role of a museum, in this case, a city museum. In addition to being this beautiful building, of course, museums, they exist to really make us think, to make us question things, to make us expand our minds and learn something new about maybe a far-off land or a different culture. And this museum, as the mayor mentioned, not only does that, but also for many of us that were raised in Riverside, brings back many memories. And so I'm going to do a quick memory lane because I just can't help myself before.
Back in terms of economic development, and Councilmember Falcone is absolutely right. Imagine this ready to go, partnering with the Cheech, the Ram, the Mission, and there is more to come. There's already plans to continue expanding our art and culture footprint in the art and culture district, and it is an economic engine for this city. And I welcome the day, not too far away, when we'll be here cutting a ribbon on this economic engine, and I can't look forward to, maybe I'll talk about, what kind of cat was that again? No, the panther?
Oh, the mountain lion.
Mountain lion. Where's the mountain lion? In storage. Okay, the mountain lion's coming back. But when we do cut the ribbon, that mountain lion's of economic development is going to roar, and we're going to have fun with it. But congratulations.
Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Museum of Riverside Board Chair, Cynthia Zidler.
Good morning, everyone. As she said, I'm Cynthia Zidler, Chair of the Museum of Riverside Board. On behalf of the board, I'm extremely excited to be here today at the groundbreaking ceremony for the renovation of the Museum of Riverside. We've all been waiting for this day for a very long time. After many years and months of negotiations, we are finally at the beginning point. This project is more than just a construction project. It's an investment in Riverside's future. By revitalizing this space, we're creating a more welcoming and functional environment for everyone. I want to extend a sincere thanks to the mayor, city council, city staff, museum staff, and board for their vision and dedication to this project. I also appreciate the hard work and collaboration of the entire project team. This renovation will not only improve the aesthetics and functionality of the building, but will also enhance our ability to serve the community. Please don't forget to follow along on social media as we watch the ever-evolving transformation of the Museum of Riverside. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Thank you, Cynthia. Now I'd like to introduce Riverside Museum Associates President Peggy Barnhart.
Good morning, Riverside. Riverside Museum Associates would like to congratulate the City of Riverside, together with Dr. Robertson Peterson and her staff, for their stubborn determination in making today's event a reality. The City of Riverside has supported the museum's journey for 100 years, and finally that long road has led us to this groundbreaking event. I might remind you that 100 years, while impressive, is only 10 years older than me. Riverside Museum Associates is proud and excited to join the museum team in planning for the grand opening of the new Museum of Riverside, which promises to be a crowning jewel for the city. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Peggy. Now I'd like to introduce Pfeiffer Partners Architects Principal Stephanie Kingsnorth.
We're going to have to raise this up a little. There we go. Good morning, everyone, and we just wanted to share with you, as Pfeiffer, we are actually now Perkins Eastman, how honored we are to have been a part of this journey with you, with the Museum of Riverside. The determination, the dedication that you've been hearing about, we cannot share with you enough how constant that was during this process. We came on board shortly after Robin and are honored to have done so, but everything that is happening here is for you. And every conversation we had with the amazing staff, with amazing city leadership, was all about you. How to serve best the patrons, the school children, how to honor the past while looking forward to the future, how to marry that, and then on opening day, have you walk in there and simply be beyond belief. We hope we can live up to that in terms of what we have designed and what we are putting forth for you on opening day, but we look forward to the moment when you're able to come in and say, yes, it definitely was worth the wait. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce B&B Builders Project Manager Jake Williams.
Morning, everybody. Jake Williams of B&B, and I just want to express B&B's excitement about this project. We've been involved with this a little over a year on Pursuit, and we can't express how much we're looking forward to this project. Kind of going back to that memory lane, my wife went here when she was younger. We now have a daughter who's going to get to go to this again after I'm done kind of breathing life back into it and reopening this to the community.